There are some other questions here. You say you're getting a couple of big ones right now. What should I do about upcoming travel? And I don't know, I get this question all the time. Spring, summer, destination weddings. What are you telling people about their plans and travel insurance?
So basically, for plans up until the end of April, you can, with any major airline, you can change that trip with no fee. So they've all amended their policies that you can cancel that booking, bank the money, not get a refund, but bank the money, and then rebook at a later date, usually up to a year out. So up through the end of April, you're good to go to change that flight. After April, it gets a little bit iffy because they haven't yet amended the policy to include anything beyond April. That's U.S. carriers. Some international carriers have gone into the end of May. So you need to check your airline, like Air France and British Airways. They have policies that extend into the end of May for changing without a fee. So what I'm telling people for flights beyond April that they've already booked, to just give it another week or two and wait to see if the airlines are going to extend those policies a little bit more. Because if you change it now, we won't have that ability to, not have the change fee or to set us, bank that money for a future flight. So I'd give it another week or two and see if they extend that into May or beyond.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.